Hello again. Now that we've explored our stories through prompts and themes, I want to share with you a simple outline that helps me shape and frame stories once I've discovered a story that I want to share. And I call it the 5 beat method. Why 5 beats? Because it's simple and it's easy, and you can use one hand to keep track of where you are. Now, it's 5 beats, and there's very simple questions to every beat. So I'm going to go through it beat by beat using yesterday's story example to kind of help you along the way. Let's go. Beat number 1. Where are you? At the beginning of your story, where are you? Save us the context, the disclaimers before you hear this story. You need to know this, you need to know that. No. Just where are you in this story? And where are you doesn't have to be time and space. Where are you can easily be where you are emotionally, mentally, and not just physically. In my story, I start my story with, I am told that if I had a baby when I was young, that I would ruin my life. I'm sitting in a waiting room. Because I'm about to take you as to why I am there, which is beat number 2. Beat number 2. Why are you there? Beat number 2 is an important beat because once you have put your listener or someone reading what you are writing in a place, you need to let them know why you are putting them there. In my story, I let you know why I am in that doctor's office. It's because I think I'm pregnant. And I let you know why I am there with the person that I am there with. Because I'm afraid of my mom giving me a butt whooping. Why is an important piece or beat? Because it takes you to beat number 3, which is the important beat. It's the middle beat of 5. And that is where all the juicy details and action happen. Beat number 3. What happens? This is the beat where you can take your time. I like to say that my first 2 beats, usually I can get them done. If I'm doing a 5-minute story, I can get them done in less than a minute if I really, really want to take my time with beat number 3. Beat number 3 is where I really get into going into that doctor's office, having the jelly put on my belly so I could hear my child's heartbeat for the first time, the tears in the corner of the room and my tears, and then the family reaction to finding out that I'm pregnant. I take my time with beat number 3 because it's where I explore the senses, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, what I'm hearing. And that is the time where you can explore your story from the 6 senses. I don't say 5, I say 6 because feeling, right? Emotions. And to go back, beat number 1, where are you? Explores time, place, spiritual, mental, emotional state. Beat 2 tells us why, and beat 3 puts all that together and lets us know what happens. So in beat 3, really take the time to explore everything that you can remember about the moment as it happened. Because it's a segue into beat 4 before you close out your story in beat 5. So let's go to beat 4. Beat number 4. Something changes. What's different? I ask myself at beat 4, what is different? Now that I have explained to you where I am, why I'm there, and what happens. After what has happened happens, what changes? And in the story that I shared, everything, right? What changes for me in that story? The fact that I knew I didn't want to have children and now here I am having a child. My thoughts on family. What changes for me is the idea of my life being over or not. What's different? Everything. From how I look to how I feel. And again, because I only have 5 minutes, I have to be very selective about what is different and what changes. And for the sake of this workshop, I chose to explore my mom's attitude, surprised that she offered to help and didn't whoop my butt, and just my overall gratitude for the community that came together. That is what's different by beat 4. And by beat 5, I'm in a whole different place. Beat 5. Where are you now? Again, it's the same question as beat 1. Where are you? Only this time, you explore it, or I explore it, from post-experience. I can explore it from immediately after, in the time that it happened, or I can explore it from where I am now, 2021. In this telling of this story, I chose to explore it from where I am now, living with my son, reflecting on the fact that I'm so utterly grateful that the community I had was there for me, that my son is living proof that it takes a village to raise a child. It is really important for me to reflect on it. In beat number 5, you can take the time again to really think about where you are in time, space, but also emotionally, mentally, spiritually even. If you follow this very basic outline of where are you, why are you there, what has happened, what has changed or what is different, and where are you again, then you can at least get a very basic outline that you can then start to explore with details, such as the senses, right? Taste, smell, touch, feeling, listening, everything. Explore everything you can about that moment in time and space and see what can be woven in and out depending, again, on the container that you are going to be putting your story in. You can get a very basic outline. And if you only need 10, 15, 30 seconds for the first beat, guess what you get to do with the rest of that time? Is share it amongst the other beats. I've been doing that as I've been sharing these 5-beat system with you all. And I know that I'm almost out of time. So take this into practice. And tomorrow, I will help share with you how to put this all together